David, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You well?
Yes, thank you.
A point against a team in Premier League and Champions League contention. How satisfied have you got to be with that?
Really satisfied. We didn't start well, but we showed a little bit more in the second half, which got us back in the game. But no, it's been a difficult week. Team at the top of the Premier League, team who's second in the league, and I think we've given them both decent games.
What have you learnt about your players in those two games?
Well, probably I'm beginning to understand them a lot more. I think they've got great resilience, the players here. You know, they stick at it. They're very committed. We were all disappointed and angry with each other at half time because we started slowly, sluggishly, and made mistakes which we didn't think we would do. So we sort of tried to sort that out. Tactically, we just made a slight change in how we were going to try and press Arsenal, because we'd found it a struggle in the first half to get the ball off them at times. But we got a bit better in the second half, and great credit, we were able to get a point out of it.
35 points, job nearly done?
Nearly done. I'm saying there. Obviously, mathematically, we're not safe yet, but I'm hoping to take a visit to the stadium this week, which would indicate that I think that we're pretty close. So I want us to keep getting ready now for Premier League football, and I know I've got a bit to do, and I hope I'm not speaking too soon.
Are you old school and want to get to 40 points?
Oh, I want to get to about 60 or 70 points if I could, to be honest. But at the moment, I think when I came in a few months ago, I think if you'd given me 40 points, I'd have taken you out for a drink.
Shemaine? Hi, David. Mikel's come in and said he's watched it 15 times and it's not a penalty. What did you make of it?
Well, I've watched it 0 times, and I couldn't tell you if it's a penalty or not because I've not seen it back yet.
So, but it just showed Illiman's class that he was able to tuck it away, and the general performance was excellent as well.
We've missed them, which we have, but we've missed other people as well, and we're just beginning to get players back. And thankfully, we weren't getting them back now when we were needing loads of points and everybody was feeling under pressure. The players who've come in, whoever's played, has done a great job in getting us the points. So, got to think that we've not had Dwight, we've not had Ellie since the Liverpool game here at home. Who else? Dominic and Ambrosia as well. So they're just beginning to come back into the scene, which helps us a lot. It gave me a chance today to change it, to try and have a look at Tim as well after the game in midweek, and we had a injury to Miko, so Pat will get a chance to play as well. So we were always thinking about making a couple of changes, but some of them were a bit enforced anyway.
I was about to ask about the changes, David. Was that also to do with the amount of work they had to do against Liverpool at Anfield the other night?
If you look at it, probably off the ball, we've had 2 games where we've had to be. No, we're not going to have all the possession, that's for sure, and we're probably having to work really hard off it. I thought Duke's done an amazing job in the work he'd done, especially at the start of the second half, him and Beto, and they needed to, because we hadn't done it particularly well in the first half. But I thought the second half we got about them much better and gave ourselves a chance.
And Carlos Alcaraz comes out to the side today. I just wonder what he has to do to earn the new contract in your eyes.
We'll see. We'll talk about contracts at another date, not today, but we just thought we had an opportunity to try and change things about, and we thought the best people for the job up at the top end was Dukes and Beto, and I thought Dukes proved that was the right choice.
Dwight McNeil made a late cameo as well. How pleased are you to have him back, and much hope he can offer?
Well, I mean, it's a bit like we've not been able to get any of the boys games and under 21s and that at the moment, because we feel as if we want to get them closer to the first team as quick as we can, and we've done that a bit with Tim when he was on the way back, and we're doing it the same with Ellie as well, who we were not quite sure if we'd start him today, but in the end we felt that we might as well do so to get him back in it. But he pulled up, Patel having near enough his first games, pulling up with cramp in the second half as well. So all those boys are just on their way back, and Ellie's a bit the same, and who was the other one you asked me about? Sorry, did you ask me about that one? Yeah, sorry?
McNeil that I asked about. It was McNeil that I asked about, sorry.
No, that was the only other one. Sorry, I can't hear you. Sorry.
Oh, no,
that was the only one. Sorry, I thought that was the one. Yeah.
Final one.
Hi, David.
Yeah.
You talked about a tough week playing the teams first and second in the league. Your next 3 games are against the team third, fourth, and fifth.
Yeah.
You've done quite well against the top 6 so far this season. How much confidence can you take from this last week going into those tough games?
Well, you probably said it in my programme notes. I've actually looked forward to the games to see how we're going to compete. I didn't really like the first half, a lot of the stuff we've done, but I thought generally the 2 games we've tried to show we're resilience, we could stick at it. We've made chances in both games, which before I came in here was probably one of the big things that said, how are you going to score any goals or how are you going to create any chances? Even today when we didn't play particularly well in the first half, I thought we made 1 or 2 opportunities. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing the games because I think that I'm having to find out about all the players and see what they can do.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.